Happy Friday. Welcome to a Trinity Family 5-Minute Fridays. I'm Andrew. This is Bree, and we are a Trinity Family.
We're talking about meal times and the beauty of meal times.
Meals are so great.
Last week we talked about connection and how meal times can bring a sense of unity. This week we are going to talk about celebration and how meal times are a natural way to celebrate each other, moments, and the people around the world.
Yeah, I've got this great book, picture book for my kids from the library. It's called it's written by Douglas Wood, and it's called The Secret of Giving Thanks. And he writes, "We don't give thanks because we're happy. We're happy because we give thanks." And there's just such a beautiful truth in that the people who celebrate together are happy together. Not necessarily the other way around. And recognizing that meals are such a great place to create a culture of gratitude.
And I think we have that with holidays and the importance of that, but I think we can take that to the next level. We have this base of connecting consistently, and now we can take those and make meaningful moments and make memories with that food that will last a lifetime.
Yeah, and that really is the goal, is okay, let's make the good great so we can remember it. And we have 3 ways for you to do that. The first is to celebrate the people in the family. So just think about these individuals and how can I use food to call out an extra greatness in them. One way I got to do that one time is I made an entire feast, 5-course meal. I had 5 family members at the time, and I made each dish, I crafted it specifically to represent them. It represented them to me. So I had, for one daughter, we had traveling kebabs and this jello dish. And then for her, I had a trifle, I should say, a dirt cake trifle that was just gardening, blooming, blossoming. And then our one daughter, I had a flambe with the fire coming out of it presented to the table.
And everyone remembers the pineapple owl that he made for one of our sons. It's so memorable for everybody.
Yeah, and that's the thing. It's like we always notice each other. We always call out good things in each other, but by connecting it to this one specific feast and this one specific dish, it lasts forever. It's always embedded. They'll always remember you are this because it was represented in that meal.
Another way that it can celebrate our stories, either from the past or accomplishments that our family has done together. A couple that I love, we had lasagna and peaches one meal, and I got to tell the story of birthing our first son because lasagna was my prize after giving birth, and that peach is what kept me going when I didn't think I could, and so I got to tell that story. Or it could be a marker of we did this together, and let's remember what we did and let's celebrate it. Like we did a play that we worked really hard for, and so a year after we had the cake that we had, kind of like an anniversary or wedding cake, you have it the year after, but have it for those markers. Don't just stop at anniversary. What other memorable things are you working together, and celebrate those together?
And then the final thing is we get the opportunity through food to celebrate the peoples of the world and to literally taste what their life is like. And the public libraries are so good as well. We should do a series on that too. But there are so many amazing cookbooks that you can go, and it's like how to be a Scandinavian cook. Boom. And what we do
and
is
a lot of times they'll tell their stories behind the food too, which
so
is really fun.
We take a month at a time, and we just set it aside for, okay, this month we're going to focus on Scandinavian food, or we're going to focus on French food, or Thai food, or whatever it might be. And we explore it. We get fresh ingredients that we wouldn't get otherwise. We try
learn how to cook it.
Learn how to cook it, and we explore. Our taste buds are getting and workout, and our food then leads to conversation about these people and what their life is like, and we just create a norm of, man, that's so awesome, life is so big, the world is so great, and food is this central connective place where we all celebrate it. And so our challenge to you is to plan, I'm going to say in the next week, a celebratory meal that's going to be memorable. And so using these 3 gateways is kind of the way we want to think about it, just to get your brain going. Okay, how can I create a story or a meal that tells a story about the individuals in my life? Or how can I create a meal that tells a story about our story, the things that we've lived in the past, or where we're going in the future? Or how can I create a meal that tells the story of peoples of the world? So those are your gateways. Have fun brainstorming, creating, do these special meals. They are such a fun way to celebrate.
Have fun giving thanks and watch it unify your family even more.
Happy Friday to you. A kazoo would help too.
Bye.
Bye.